Anyway guys, at the plots today, a quick hour or so. It's the first chance I've had to come up for a while. I mean, the weather's been so, it's inclement, yeah, inclement. It's been raining on and off, and by the time I got here, it would have been time to go home, you know what I mean? But I tell you what, when the grass is wet, it's so humid at the moment. I got to tip out some spuds. You assume what's someone behind me. I want a bucket of Charlotte. I'm going to take you on a quick tour of the straw bales. I know a lot of people are very interested in the straw bales, so I'll take you around those again. Then we'll look at the tomatoes, and we'll look at the tomatoes at home. I'm not going to do much else today. I know it needs a bit of weeding, so forgive the weeds, but well, the butterflies are enjoying them. So let's have a look at these spuds, eh? Now, as I said, these are Charlotte. 4 potatoes, 24th of March. I couldn't think what the third month was then. So I've got to pick out what I can. Oh, nice little small ones there. Oh, that's a pity. Been reading actually. Been reading about green potatoes. And quite a few, as you know, well, I always go by scientific things. I don't look at these websites with 20,000 adverts down the side. They're saying that green potatoes aren't quite as bad as what they thought they were. They are bad, but you've got to eat so many of them. It's a bit manky, that one. Oh dear, what's going on here then? They really are packed in. Maybe 4 too many. To be fair, I do normally pick these a bit earlier than this. Yeah, they're very variable quality this time. Ugh. Wow. I've just come across an ant's nest. Ouch. Found that out the hard way. Go away. I'm going to go everywhere. I'm going to tip these out then. Put my hands in there again. Right, I'm going to leave those guys, and if you can see it, well, millions of them. Right, back in a sec, and I'll go and dump this somewhere. There we are then, it's not a bad lot really. That one's a bit too scabby to peel. Oh, covered in ants. The best thing to do, I reckon, is to fill that with water then. Yep. I'm going to leave that there so we go over. Wash all the muck off. Okay then. Straw bales. This is on plot 26. 8 bales here. And in these ones we've got some Kelsey onions. Beetroot, red ace, and boner. I couldn't think of the word, boner. Yeah, no, right. Beetroot's doing quite well. It took a long time to get going, the beetroot. Not just in the bales. They took a long time to get going at home as well. And just in front of me here, we've got loads of brassicas, really. We've got cabbage, caraflex, red ma, and a sweet potato there. Calabrese Ironman, some lemongrass, which seems to grow, then stop growing, then grow again. Emerald ice kale and frostbite kale. And last but not least, at the back there is some more Calabrese Ironman. To wrap it up for here is the potatoes. We've got Apache, Charlotte, Condor and Java. And I'll tell you what, it'd be interesting to see what these Charlotte are like when I lift those. Yeah, they're doing very well, aren't they? Can you see this cucurbitty thing growing here? You know what that is, don't you? I reckon that's a blooming wild seed from the acucha that I grew last year, and it's spreading everywhere. Well, that's it for the bales up here, guys. I'll tell you what I am going to do before I go. I'm going to cut this golden feverfew down because it's getting a bit ridiculous now. It's all dying off, and I do not want all those millions of seeds here. Oh dear, I think I was a bit late cutting that golden feverfew down. Seeds everywhere, look. A bucket full of them. Could sell those. And now the car is full of feverfew seeds. I tell you what though, it does smell quite nice. Okay then, let's have a look at the bales on the frog and toad plot 39. Starting off with these, this was a cucurbit bed. This is a partially eclipsed squash, just starting to fruit. I'm on a voiceover, by the way, because there's roadworks just the other side of the hedge and I can't even hear myself think. Another summer squash. This is sunburst, nothing on there yet. This is a coggy nut squash from Ali, I believe. Sweet potato and a vivacious tomato at the end there. Just starting to bear fruit, I think. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything special with these. I'm just going to let them ramble everywhere. And another vivacious on the other bed. A Cape gooseberry, nothing on that just yet. And I've got courgettes in the rest of these this bed here. This is the Albarello di Sarzano. Couple there. They're quite nice, actually. Yeah, surprising. They're nicer than the normal green zucchini, if you know what I mean. A rondini courgette. Another one. I picked that one for stuffing. I tell you, look at the difference in the leaves of those two. Go back and have a look. And that one's got a different leaf as well. That's the Soleil. They are lovely. I love those. On to one of the shorter beds with a bale inside. Look at that lovely white borage. I've never seen a white borage before, I don't think. Boba Fett beans in the middle, not doing very well at all. I don't know what's up with those. And the orca beans, they're okay, not too bad. And we've got carrots all around the outside, 4 different types of carrots. That's St. Valerie, Gladios, Scarlet Nantes, and Autumn King 2. And this bed has provided me with, I don't know, got to be 8 cauliflowers, 9 cauliflowers now. And I've replanted the bed with some Calabrese, Green Magic and Parthenon. They seem to be succumbing to a bit of pest pressure there. I have to look what that is. Not sure what that is. It looks like flea beetle, we're not sure. Anyway, on the end, Tromboncino, just picking up now, just starting to crawl away like it did last year. Very, very slow start last year. And I got loads in the end. Fingers crossed. On to one of the 2 longer beds now. Hestia runner beans. They did quite well last year. They're not doing very well at all this year. But then again, these were gifted plants. They aren't my own seeds. So I'm not totally sure what they are, to tell you the truth. This bed's got leeks all around the outside, 4 different types of leek. They are Cartagena, Below Zero, Porbella and Musselburgh. And a couple more condor potatoes. And these are the BBBRBs, the Black Bush Beef Resilient Bean. Oh, well, they're half doing all right. Some have died off and some are okay. And the last of the raised beds with straw bales in. There were peas in here, Sprinter von Marbach. They were very, very good. A curry pepper plant there, about a few fruits off that. Surprisingly good for being outdoors. Parsnips around the outside of this bed. Hollow crown and white spear. A bush marrow in there with a few Tosca onions. And the last one in here is a flamingo pepper. Again, very, very nice. And I have some cabbage at home waiting to go in here. A palmero pepper at the front here. A California Wonder in the centre and a basket of fire at the end. Going to need those pickings soon. They are going to be for saving for dried peppers. And a few swede around the outside there. Here we go then with rounding off the straw bales and starting the tomato tour. Now, I haven't got a Scooby-Doo what's going on here. I haven't got a clue. There's 6 different types of tomato in here. And they are Pink Boar, Cherokee Carbon, Rebel Starfighter Prime, Rebel Starfighter VT16, Reese Mate and Pink Brandywine. and not a single one of them is in the place where it's supposed to be according to my plan, and they don't even match as if they're back to front or anything. Well, it seems like Detective Digwell's got his work cut out here, and it should make for a very interesting taste test, I believe. It should become obvious what they are when they do the taste test and when they've fully matured. But it's a different story with this bed. 2 flame on the left-hand side and 4 San Marizanos. I'll tell you what, it's doing rather well, this one. Looking forward to trying all of these, and I've just noticed that one of these San Marizano there is changing colour. Brilliant. Right, and guys, that's the end of the voiceover. Let's get home and do the rest of the tomatoes. Okay, at home now. We got some Midnight Roma in this bed. I'll tell you what, aren't they a good looking tomato? Just like a Roma, but I'll tell you what, if that was any darker purple, that would be black. They're not quite ready yet. And next birdie's bed down, I think it is, or 2 down, we have a Latah, L-A-T-A-H, and this one's been chucking out quite a few fruits, and we'll do a taste test soon. This one was recommended to me by, I can't remember who it was now, as a viewer. Well, I just noticed we got some Cape gooseberries coming as well. And in the veggie pod at the back here, hiding away, is a Boxer Rebellion. Been overshadowed by the marigold. But that's not far off, it's changing colour. And just in front of that, in front of the Faraday beans, a Mongolian dwarf. Now, it's certainly dwarf in stature, but the fruits aren't. Look at that. I can't really see it, can you? They are quite big. And that, I'll tell you what, that's not far off. So I might be taking that very soon. Yeah, tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow. And elsewhere in here, all those tomatoes over there are volunteers. So let's go and have a quick look. And I won't know until they're totally ripe. But they're either Tim's Taste of Paradise, or I'll tell you what, that one is. So the Tim's Taste of Paradise or Santiam Sunrise. And ditto for the rest of them. So I'm not quite sure what they are. Let's try this one. 2 seconds. I'm going to say Tim's Taste of Paradise for now, because it hasn't got that wow factor like the Santiam Sunrise has. Okay, around the back of the veggie pod to the proper tomatoes, as I call them. Now they're doing all right, look. Shirami, a nice trussing tomato. Salad size, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trusses on that so far, and no sign of stopping, and I'm not going to stop it either. This is, well, all these out here, if you remember, I pinched out the side shoots. I didn't take the side shoots right out, I just pinched them off, and now I've taken them out because I'm wanting to get some air into the fruits, like. But I'll tell you what, it seems to have worked. You know, there's the growth looks good, put it that way. Anyway, we got a Stonor there, a nice round tomato. One load growing off a side shoot there, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trusses there. Rose to Burn, one of my favourites. I probably won't be doing a taste test of this one this year, but I know I like it. They're going to be quite big, so I'll restrict those to a few trusses. VT16. Yeah, they are flowering, but there's not many, and that's a fruit that's dropped from above, so they're not. Oh, there's a few in there, look. Just see them. Oh, good, hard to see. Right, we'll do the hanging basket in a minute. Tiger Tom. Yep, nice and stripy, look. And that'll be ready tomorrow as well. Now this one was from Heritage Seed Library, and it's just called pear-shaped. And they are pear-shaped. And I'll tell you what, that's going to be ready pretty soon as well. Let's have a quick look. Yes, yes, yes. These are the Zlatava. Ah, gorgeous colour, look. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off a side shoot. 6 trusses. Well, I reckon this cutting the side shoots off a little bit seems to be working. They're really good growth on them. I'm going to pinch that one out now. Look, I don't want any more up there. And Tigerella. Yeah, nice and stripy. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trusses. Whether these come to anything, I don't know. Right, hanging basket. Now, as I said before, I think I got 2 different plants in there. That one there, that's one plant. And this one here, which trailed straight away, is a second plant. Now, I'm pretty sure this is a tumbler, but I do not know. Let's get that round again. That's it, the cane will hold it. I do not know what that is. It's definitely a determinate, and look at it, it's almost like one of those centiflora ones with loads and loads on it. I've got no idea what it is. I've not grown anything like that. What I am going to do though is save some seeds, I'll tell you that, because they're not too bad a taste. So if anyone's got an idea what they think it might be, let me know, please. I'll be interested to find out. I tried Googling a few things, but there's so many different tomatoes. So I'm not even sure it's a trailer, see. I think it should be a bush, a determinate. Okay, in the back garden now, in the grow bags, I have my hose lock watering system. Saint Pierre there. Nothing on that yet. Kenilworth King George down there. It's a bit hard to see with these cucumbers. They're fruiting all right. And that one over there, that's a weird one, that one. Little tiny little fruits on it and such spindly. Could you see it's such a spindly stem on it? And that is a Shirami. So such difference in growth, look, in a grow bag compared to the wicking system in the front garden. Okay, 2 more grow bags. These are 2nd year grow bags. Just had a bit of feed in them. In this one, 2 lots of Britain's breakfast. That's over there. Yeah, we got a few green fruits over there. I'm not doing any pruning on these at all. And gobstopper there. And I've just seen, where are we? Oh, can't read. Some yellow fruits there, so they're looking good. And right on the end, Santiam Sunrise. So I can use that one as a taste comparison with the one in the veggie pod. In fact, there's one getting a bit ripe there now, look. So this one here, even though it's fruiting very, very nicely, I haven't got a clue what it is. And it was labelless. So maybe we'll find out when we taste it. But this one is what you've all been waiting for. This is the White Lotus, which are fruiting potato leaf tomato with the graft. There's the graft. And that's a normal tomato leaf, look. No flowers. Probably did it too late this year, so next year I'll do it a bit earlier. But it's good, it's encouraging that the graft has taken. That's really, really good. I was hoping to get a red tomato on here and a white tomato on there, but maybe not this year, or maybe the potato leaf and the tomato leaves aren't compatible. They'll grow, but I don't know. I'm talking out my backside here, Steve. Well, there we are then. That's my tomatoes. Hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Catch you soon.